Hello, this is Akina Fong. In order to raise the awareness of breast cancer, Hong Kong Breast Cancer Foundation will join hands with Hong Kong Rugby Union to host a charity event at Kings Park Sports Playground on 27th of October. Come and join us.
Pink Rugby drew the public at the V6 Society General Valley opened the stable for a visit from table leaders in the Texas Club, where Glenn Hughes and Matt Rosley shot the lights out for the opening 40 minutes as neither side gave up a try. But it was clear that the pressure on Valley was building when it lost Rob Lennox to indiscipline for 10 minutes, meaning that the team would start the second half with a player in the bin and 9 points behind club at 12-3. Valley showed grit to remain scoreless after the half-time break, but club pressure finally paid a dividend when Jamie Lauder set away the backs from this attacking scrum. Tom Isaac ending the move, club now leading 17-3. Still under pressure, Valley international Matt Rosley managed an offload to Thomas Lamberley, and the Frenchman found Ruan Deploy, who defied defenders, including Glenn Hughes, to score a tremendous try against the run of play. Rosley converted from wide and Valley were mobilising at 17-10 down. But club struck back when fly half Glenn Hughes turned over a cheeky chip kick from his opposite number Scott Davidson and fell down for a converted try to make it 22-10 to club. The final nail came when Niall Rowick was on hand to outpace the defence, giving Hughes a sitter to convert. Final score, the Texas Club beat Valley 31-10. Say the name Chris Kinlock and you'll hear he's the winger for Loon. But Scott Snedden and the Kowloon's Brains Trust began experimenting with Kinlock at inside centre and might have uncovered a deadly combination when Lewis Warner plays with Chris Kinlock inside him for the full 80. And so far, with a match-winning team performance against a battle-hardened club midfield, the feedback is very, very good. Kowloon joins the growing arms race in the midfield, right across the Premiership, as Chris Kinlock completes a well-managed and brave transition into the 12 jersey. Chris Kinlock is the Kerry Hotel Player of the Week. Pink Rugby descended on the rock when Bloomberg Hong Kong Scottish hosted the Bradley Walsh USRC Tigers. And the home team wasted no time as Sean Taylor ran in their first try for Gregory McNeish to convert in the opening 4 minutes. Robbie Keith replied for the Tigers, but Scottish doubled down as hooker Dane Jans crossed for a try close in, and McNeish added the 2. Michael Harmon slotted a penalty for the visitors, but McNeish covered with a 3-pointer for Scottish to hold an 11-point lead at 17-6. But the Tigers showed their teeth courtesy of hooker Nick Seymour as he barreled over and Keith converted the try to put the visitors on the heels of the hosts at 17-13 as the teams broke for half-time. The Tigers lost prop Ian Etheridge to the bin early in the second half, which created problems for them up front, and Scottish wasted no time taking advantage of the situation. As number 8 Josh Dowsing drove over for the try and McNeish converted, Scottish led 22-13.
Bind. Sit.
But there was one more left in the tank, as the host worked a superb midfield move for Jack Walter to score. The try went unconverted. It mattered not, as Bloomberg Hong Kong Scottish took the win, 36-13.
That's away. Game.
As we get ready for this game of the week, week 5, and there's the jump. Penalty attempt from a long way away. Oh, what a beauty! And the final glistening sun. 4-3, and they take 3 Kowloon, and it's tied up with 13 minutes gone. Sandy Bay punch another half a metre. Finally, Slater. They go wide. McQueen for the line, he scores! And after nearly an absence of 3 years, same matters with the conversion from out wide. It's an important kick. Off the line it goes, and he's missed that one as well. 8 points to 3. Now within 2 metres. Make that even less. Well, you have to put the GPS on them to see how close they are. That's a try. That is a try.
And there we go. The conversion is good. And Kowloon take the lead in the game for the first time.
Relieves some tension with a pretty accurate kick, really. But Metters strikes back hard. What a great play by Jack Metters. Bat Lamming. What's he got? Can he go all the way, Lamming? Lamming will go all the way. What a try. Bad Lamming. He took on all comers. He gets onto it all right, doesn't he? Got onto it beautifully. And they're all tied up there. Cookie at 13 points all. If he can take one here, they'll pat him on the back. Jack Metters. He's slotted it for Sandy Bay. And he's walked them out 3 more points. Taken into account, and Baker says no. Sandy Bay says yes. And Richard Cook, you've witnessed it. How do you feel?
I've got to say, having sat through the last 2 weeks and seen us fail at that final hurdle.
Week 5 of the Saxo Capital Markets Men's Premiership sees Bloomberg Hong Kong Scottish on 19 step a point clear of second place Natixis Club on 18. 4 points adrift are the Borelli Walsh USRC Tigers, who are still in touch with the leaders on 14 points, but they'll be constantly looking over their shoulder for Society General Valley on 12 points and in 4th place on the table. Herbert Smith, Free Hills, HKU Sandy Bay arrive in the winner's circle at last, as signified by the return of the Max, Alex and Tom McQueen. The Bay lay 5th on 6 points, halting Kerry Hotel's winning streak to just 1, and now pushing the Loon to last place on points differential.